Hello everyone, this is Angie from the Honeysuckle Haven. How is everybody this Wednesday night? If you are hopping on out there, say hi and let me know you're out there. If you are new to the Honeysuckle Haven, let me know that. And if you're watching on replay, put hashtag replay in the comments. Let's see, let's get some comments going over here. How is everybody's week going? It is Wednesday. I try to always do a craft on Wednesdays if I can. I did not get to sign up on Craft Around the Clock this Wednesday. So I'm just doing a craft on my page. Let's see, get this going here. See if I'll get some comments rolling over here so I can see a little better. It's not cooperating. Let's see. I see some people hopping on. How is everyone tonight? Is everyone having a good week? It's been chilly and rainy here. Oh, there it goes. It's working. Martha, you remembered. Yay. Yay, good. I tried. I was like, I have to put a notification out there or a post to let you know that I was going to go live. All right, windy. Yes, it's been windy and chilly. I am so ready for nice weather, but my daughter, she had a memory pop up and she's like, it was snowing this day last year. So I guess I shouldn't complain. It could always be worse. A little rain and a little chilly is much better than snow. So I'll take it. All right, so tonight I'm going to do a fun little craft with a piece of scrap wood. I measured it. It's 3.5 by 3.5. I don't know if they call this a 3 by 3 post. This is just a piece of wood we had in our garage. And then I cut a couple squares, 4.5 by 4.5. So we're going to use those. Now, I originally planned on I've changed my mind like 3 times on this craft. I originally planned on using this candlestick that I got at a resale shop. But I could make it work, but I wasn't loving it. So if you have a candlestick, you could do this craft with a candlestick like this. That's square. It just has to be kind of large. If not, you can use a piece of scrap wood. You could use a scrap post, whatever you have. And I've already started painting it, as you can see. So I'm going to set this aside. That's what I was going to start with, and then I changed my mind. So we're going to use that. We're going to use some little houses from Dollar General. These are $1 a piece. So we're going to use 4 of those. And I have 2 ready already. And we're going to fix these up just a little bit. We're not going to leave them exactly like this. And then we're going to use this, my pretty, the Tim Holtz Ideology paper with the birds on it that I love. We're going to use that tonight. And last time I looked, Amazon was sold out, but I found some at Joann's Fabric, and I put the link in the video description for you. So I think it's $4 and something, $4.89 for it at Joann's right now. It's on sale. So the link is there if you would like to get this paper. It has lasted me a long time. It's 6 yards of paper, so tissue paper, and it's the Aviary is what it's called. I'm going to put that up there if you want to screenshot it, just in case you don't have a Joann's nearby. But you could order it online, so I put the link in the video description for you. Oh, I got that paper. Oh, good, Lou. So we're going to use that tonight too, because this is one of my favorites. You guys know how I like my birds. So let's start with our post while people are hopping on and get this completely ready. I'm just going to finish painting it black with my ink Waverly chalk paint. Ink is the color. And we're just going to put a coat of paint on there real quick. And one coat, because I don't want it really thick, because we're going to sand some of it off. So the thinner the coat, the easier the sanding. And this is really rough piece of wood. It's pretty beat up, and I like it that way. I like all the little indentions in it and little notches that are out of it, and there's holes, so it's pretty rustic. So we're going to brush this on and then sand it off. I love the combination of the black paint with the natural wood. I just really like that look right now. I think it's pretty popular right now too. And it can go with lots of different styles. Farmhouse, of course, but you can make it work. I tend to lean a little bit more toward the modern farmhouse. Maybe not even farmhouse so much anymore. I just like the natural, clean lines, earthy. I don't know. I really don't know what my style is, to be honest, anymore. It just keeps changing. But I do know I like creams and whites and natural woods and black. I just like all those colors together. Welcome. Aw, thanks, Becca. So I must have somebody new out there and I missed it. I will try to go back and catch that. So I put a coat on the one side and then this is the last side. So really quick. While you guys are hopping on, I'm just painting this block of wood that I had in the garage. My husband got it for me. So do we have a piece of wood in the garage that's about this size? And sure enough, we didn't even cut it down. It worked perfect. Okay, let's set that aside. And we're gonna dry it. Aw, thanks, Nancy. Welcome, April. Okay, let me clean my hands a little bit. I have black paint on them, and then we're gonna dry it. 4x4 posts are actually 3.5. Linda, good to know. I wasn't sure if it was. That's funny. Oh my, you can tell I'm not a carpenter. I wasn't sure if it was actually a 3x3 and they just made them a little bigger, or if it was 4x4 and it's just a little smaller. I knew it was one of those, but I could not remember for sure because my husband's told me before. You guys won't hold that against me, right? I'm not a carpenter. He's probably going to be laughing at me. Okay, this is already almost dry. Make sure I don't have any on my hands. Hope you had a wonderful Easter, Marie. I did. We had a pretty good Easter. I hope you did too. Smaller than advertised. Thanks, Linda. I knew it was one of them. Okay, I'm going to take my sanding block or sanding sponge, whichever one you want to call it, and just sand off these corners. And let that natural wood show back through, or shine through, whatever you want to say. Get this corner. And I just like the look that it gives it when you sand part of it off. It kind of edges it. It just frames it. Plus, then it doesn't look perfect either. I like that more rustic look. I'm going to sand down at the bottom and get the corners. And then that's all we're going to do with this. This will be done. And we'll start on those little houses from Dollar General. What's everybody been crafting? You guys will have to let me know. If anybody's been busy crafting or if you have something planned for the weekend to craft. I have a Mother's Day event coming up Saturday morning. I'm going to post about that, and I'll be on Craft Around the Clock Friday night. So a couple more things this week. All right, so there we go. We just sanded it down, painted it black, and then sanded the corners down. That's ready to go. Let's set that aside. And I am a mess. Where? I just saw something. Rats. I missed it. No crafts lately. Where did you get the post? It was just a scrap piece that we had in our garage. I don't know if you can buy at the lumber store like a small piece like that, or I don't know how small they let you buy a piece at the lumber store. Love the way you explain. Oh, thanks, Debbie. Okay, so now I have these Dollar General houses, and they're super cute the way they are. They have little sayings on them. They come in this color, this rose color, the green. They come in white and black. I'm going to leave the green one green, and I'm going to leave this saying on the front of this one. It says, enjoy the little things, but I'm going to paint this one white. I like this color, but for this project I need it white. So we're gonna put some white paint on it. I cut the little jute rope hanger off, and I'm gonna save those little beads for another project. So don't throw those away. And then Waverly white chalk paint. Bin down, oh, it says a bin of cut or broken wood cheap. Yes, that's a good idea. Good tip to check your lumber yard. Even at Lowe's, they usually have scrap wood outside that you can buy, marked down, discounted down. Okay, so we're gonna put just on the front and the sides, not on the back. I'm gonna put a coat of white. I don't have to do the back because it's gonna get glued down and you're not gonna see it anyways. Let's see, yeah. Make sure, I want my chimney, it'll work. I'll just make it work, it's fine. I was trying to decide if I wanted my chimney on the left or the right, if I needed to flip it over and paint the back side. It'll be just fine, it can go on either side. And then I'm just gonna put on the sides here a coat of white paint. So these little houses are $1 and they're super cute and you can paint them any color. So if you don't like the colors that they have, just paint it. And then you can do, we're gonna do a little Mod Podging, decoupaging on the front of it with that pretty Tim Holtz paper. Let's see, make sure I said it right. Tim Holtz, the Ideology paper. He has some really pretty ones. I have 3 different ones, but this aviary is my favorite with the birds. Ooh. Okay, just get a quick coat on there, let it dry, and then we'll put one more. I think it's only going to take 2 really fast coats. Live, I never get notifications. Yay, Beverly, good. You found me. You explain everything so well. Crafter. Aw, thanks, Becca. I don't even, people say that. I don't even realize that I'm doing it. I guess, like you said, it's just the teacher. I feel like isn't that what everybody does? I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like when you're doing something, it's easy to explain it, what you're doing. But I guess it's not for everyone. I don't know. Okay, get the second coat on here. There's some little pieces of dried paint. Don't want those on there. I'm new to your page. Love your work. Aw, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I hope you guys like this one tonight. It's a little bit different. A little bit outside the box. Not extremely outside the box. Like my sewing drawer. If you saw that craft where I took the old vintage sewing drawer, that one was way outside the box. This one, maybe just a little. Okay. I think this will be good because we're going to be putting stuff over it anyways, so it doesn't have to be completely covered. Let's put the lid on that. Very soothing voice. Oh, thanks, Candy. That too. I hear that too, and we've talked about that before. That when you hear yourself, you don't. I just don't like hearing myself. I know a lot of people are the same way. Oh, Marie, did you try clicking the 3 little dots up in the top right corner and see if notifications are turned on? If not, I have a link to my Telegram, and I try to send out, I try to remember to send out a notification. I did tonight when I'm going to go live. So I will try to remember to link that in this video for you guys if you would like to have that Telegram notification. Okay, we're going to get out our pretty paper. And like I said, this has gone a long ways. I've made all kinds of stuff back there. My little canisters I covered, and this is still the same roll. And you can see there's still quite a bit left on there. I used this for the sewing machine drawer on the rolling pins. Now, the birds I want to use, let's see. Oh, I want to use this one right here. There's a pretty little bird right on the end. This one with the green branch. We're going to use that. So I'm just going to cut this off here. And I still have all that left. Okay, let's put it back in its little container here so it doesn't get all messed up. Well, maybe. Let's tighten it back up. There we go. And then it has a nice little lid. You put it on there. On the phone, I get your mom. Oh, I'll have to read that. I sound like a little kid. Oh, as an adult on the phone. I've heard that. Some people say they feel like they sound like a kid on the phone. Okay, so now I'm just going to put the bird on here, and I don't want it to go up to that hole, the window. So I'm just going to drop it down a little bit, and I am going to, now I've showed you guys, I've used water to kind of make these edges rough, but I'm just going to use my scissors tonight and make a curvy line, just so it's not a straight edge. Oops, if I can get it, not cut too much off, just so it's not so blunt and straight. And then we're going to use a little bit of Mod Podge. I've been told I sound like I'm 50 years older than my brother. I didn't even see you out there. My brother is a sweetheart. He is a good brother. He's always on here supporting me. All right. A little bit of Mod Podge, and I'm just going to brush a thin coat down in the bottom half of this house. Real thin coat. Got yours at Hobby Lobby. I heard you can get it at Hobby Lobby too. It's on sale at Joann's right now. I put the link in the video description for $4.80 something, I think is what it said. I know it was $4 and something. Okay. And it's six yards, so that's a pretty good deal. $4 for 6 yards of this tissue paper. That will last you quite a while. So that's a pretty good deal. Okay, so I'm just pushing this tissue paper, just rubbing, smoothing it out, getting out all the little bubbles and wrinkles. And I know people use saran wrap. They use all kinds of things. I've used that too. It works. You can do the iron-on method, but if your fingers are dry, it works too. So we're just going to do that. All right, now this excess, I'm just going to cut it off, but not all the way up to the edge. I'm going to leave a little bit hanging over. And then we're going to use the rest of it up here. Let's see. Might be able to, no, I don't think I want that other bird on there. So I'm just going to piece this in up here. Let's cut this little piece off. And there's so many patterns and things. There's music on here. There's words. So when you piece it in, you can't even really tell because it's looks like it's all pieced in anyways. So that little piece I think will go there. Let's put that one there. I think that will work. Let's just cut this off right here. Yeah, you can't even tell that it's all pieced in when you're all done. It looks just as pretty. Okay, a couple pieces. We're going to put some Mod Podge on the rest of it and put the rest on there. Really easy. I know a lady uses some paper for wedding crafts. If it's this paper, he has some pretty papers, lots of them. I mean, I have 2 different kinds up there that I've used. Okay, let's piece that one in right there. And then we'll put this one over here. Now I'm going to let it overlap just a little bit So I'll have to put a little bit of Mod Podge right under the edge where it's overlapping. Let me get underneath that edge all the way up, and then just push it down with your fingers. Make sure your fingers are nice and dry. And then we're going to put this right up here. Just like that. So it's all pieced in, but you won't even be able to tell. My Mod Podge is matte finish. I think that's what that asked. I just barely caught that comment. Okay, let's dry it. And then we're taking our sanding block or sanding sponge, and we're just going to sand the edges. It's really thin, so it comes off pretty easy. And that gives you a nice clean edge. All the way around. And we're going to finish fixing this cute little house up. Now I covered up the window on purpose, so I'll show you why in just a second. Yes, you can use this paper for so many things. It's so easy to work with. Okay, around this little chimney is a little tricky. Oops. See, I just pulled that loose. That's okay. We're just going to Mod Podge it right back on there. And get this side of the chimney. I'm going to hold on to it because I pulled that loose. There we go. And then just get a little extra. If you pull a little section loose, just put a little Mod Podge on there. Easy fix. No big deal. Okay, now I'm going to put a real quick thin coat over the top just to seal it all down. And I am learning that with Mod Podge, less is more. The thinner the coat, the better. If I try to put too much, that's when I start having problems. Joann's, yes, Joann's is where the link is for in the video description. If you like this pretty tissue paper. I don't know if I said fabric earlier. If I did, you know what I mean. Okay, I'm going to dry it real quick and then fix it up a little more. All right, now we're going to fix these two up at the same time while I'm doing it. Let's cut the little hanger off and save those beads. And now I have some little wooden circles. We're going to turn these into little birdhouses. And so instead of just a regular little house, we're going to make them birdhouses. These little wood circles you can get at Dollar Tree. They have these packs of, it's a variety of shapes, different ones, all kinds of shapes, but they have circles in there. So we're going to use the circles out of that. And then I'm just going to hot glue it right over that window, that square window. So I'm not going to even bother cutting out that tissue paper on this one because I want to put, I'm just going to put it right over the top of it anyway, so it doesn't matter. You can cut it out if you want to. So there, you can see the tissue paper on that side. And then there's the little door. We're not done. We're going to keep adding. It'll look like a little birdhouse by the time we're done. And then this one we're leaving it green with the little saying on it. And I'm trying to center my little circle right under the peak of the roof. Just like that. Okay, now for the roof, we're going to use some popsicle sticks. These are the small popsicle sticks, and I already cut one. You just hold it up there to your roof and kind of measure how much you want it to overhang off the side of the house if you want it to overhang. If not, you don't have to. So I just laid it there and I took my pencil and drew a straight line up at the peak, right up there. And then we're going to use some cutters just to cut it. I have one already measured here. So we're going to use that as a guide. I think I am missing a popsicle stick. I need one more because we need 4. I have a bag of popsicle sticks here. That one's kind of crooked. I'm going to grab a different one and then measure. I'm using the one that I already cut as a pattern so I don't have to keep measuring it up here on the house and drawing a line. Okay, and now I'm just going to use my good old Ace. Oh, what did he call these? Side cutters. Side cutters. And it cuts really easy. Just cut right on the line. Okay. And then we're going to use those for the roof. So I'll just flip one over like that and put the 2 cut edges together and make a peak right at the top. And we're going to hot glue it down, and then that covers up this little hole too where the hanger was. Let's flip it with the line. I could see my pencil line. So we're going to put them on there just like that. I'm going to just put hot glue on there and then stick them on there. Let's start with the green one. And I'm going to do both sides at the same time. That way I can make sure my peak lines up. Kind of. It doesn't have to be exact. Because if you do one side first and then the other, your peak might not line up the way you want it to. Just scrape off any extra glue. Look how cute. So cute already. Okay. And then we'll do the same thing on this one. Do them both at the same time. I'm just running the glue right along the edge of the roof line. And then make sure my peaks are together. Whoops. That one didn't do so good. Let's move it just a little. And then I have a trick. If they don't line up, we're going to fix that. Line up exactly. There's that one. Cute. Okay, now I took a dowel rod. Just a, I don't know what size this dowel rod is. I cut the tag off. You can use any size you want. This is a pretty good sized one. It's a little bigger round than a pencil. And I cut little tiny pieces off. Right there for the perch, for the bird. We're gonna, I guess that's what you call it, what they perch on. We're gonna put those on there, just like that. So right underneath the door, just put a little dot of hot glue and then stick your piece of your dowel rod on there. And then do the same thing on this side. This one I'm moving up just a smidge so it doesn't cover up my word. Look how cute. Too cute. So easy. All right. Now I'm going to take some Spanish moss. And this is where I said it doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to put a little Spanish moss on here and it'll cover any imperfections that you might have. So just pull a little bit off and we're going to glue a little bit right under the door. So it looks like their nest is hanging out. And just push that on there like that. And then I'm going to put a little bit on the roof line too. And then that's going to hide anything up here. Maybe where the peak it didn't match up exactly. Oh, there's my dad out there. Hi, Dad. I just caught your name come across the screen. Okay. So I just put a little glue right along the top of the house. And then let that overhang over the top of the popsicle stick. And then do the same thing on this side. And a little down below the chimney. Just keep pulling little chunks of your Spanish moss out. And just stick it right on there. go behind the chimney because I want you to be able to see it. There, look how cute. Then that hides. If it doesn't even line up exactly, you won't even be able to tell. You'll be the only one that knows. Okay, let's take the tag off the back of this real quick. And then put our moss on this one. I do, Diane, that's for sure. Okay. Little bit of glue. And then Spanish moss. I don't want to cover up my word too much on this one. So I might trim it up a little so it doesn't hang down. So you can see it says enjoy the little things. We have to remember to do that every day, right? Enjoy all those little things because those are the important things. We may not think they are, but they are. Okay. Almost done with this part. And then we're going to put this thing together. A little bit down here under the chimney. And then I always go back. When the video's over, I always go back and kind of fix anything that, you know, for time's sake, I try not to take too long and fiddle with stuff too long. I could sit here all day messing with it. Okay, there we go. Look how cute. That one looks cute. And we didn't even put the tissue paper on it. Just turned it into a little birdhouse by putting that circle on there and the little perch, little dowel rod. We put that on there. Let's take the tag off the back. Oh, you don't have Dollar General's? Rats. I know you could actually make these little houses. Dollar Tree. Do you have a Dollar Tree? Who said that? I can't. That comment is gone. If you have a Dollar Tree, they have wood planks that are in rectangles. In their craft section, in the wood section, you could turn one of those into a birdhouse really easy. And there's 6 in a pack. So you get 6 for $1.25. Okay, let's see. Now, I'm getting all this mess. Now we're going to grab our post that we painted black and sanded off the edges, and then my 2 pieces of wood. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to have my husband drill a screw in the bottom of this and the top. But for right now, we are just going to wood glue and hot glue it. And it'll stay until tomorrow when he can put a screw in it for me. So let's go ahead and put that together, I think. I think that's what I want to do. All right, so I'm just going to use some Gorilla wood glue. And I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom, maybe, if it'll come out. It is, oh, I see what the problem is. It is dried over the top. There, peel that off of there. It almost dried clear. I couldn't even see it. So we're going to put some wood glue right on the bottom. And then I'm going to put hot glue on it right now also, just so we get that instant hold. So it won't move around on me while I'm putting these birdhouses on it. Okay. Let's move this over here where I can see what I'm doing. Try to get it in the center. Now I like this color combination, the natural wood with the black. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on the top. Wood glue and then hot glue. After I did this, I was thinking, oh man, next week we're doing Scrap Wood Week on Craft Around the Clock. I could have done this for Scrap Wood Week because this is all scrap wood. That's okay. I'll come up with something else. Okay. Put that on there. How tall is it? I don't know. I did not measure that, did I? So without the natural wood pieces, 10 inches. So just the black part is 10 inches. All together, right at 11. Okay. There we go. So now we have our post. we are going to put, let's make sure that's on there before I flip it over on its side. We're going to put our little birdhouses all the way around the sides. And we're going to add a couple more things. So stick with me so you can see it finished. Aw, thanks, Carol. Okay, now I'm going to push my Spanish moss up a little bit and then just put hot glue all over the back. I'm using a high temp Gorilla hot glue. And this one will be the front of my post because it's green and I didn't change it up too much, and it has the little quote on it. Okay, so there's that one. Now we're going to put one of the little birdhouses on this side. Let's move our Spanish moss out of the way. I hope this turns out like I pictured it in my mind because I did not make one of these ahead of time. So we will see. Oh, my little roof is, let's slide it down just a smidge because my roof was touching, but that's an easy fix. We'll just slide the house down a little bit so that our roof has room. I'll show you. So that one is, whoops, my camera. This one's a little higher than that one. And then when we flip it around to this side, we'll make this one go all the way to the top like we did the one on the opposite side. If that makes sense. Let's find the opposite side. Oh, I got a price tag. These are so cute, these little houses. This one was black and I painted it white and then put that tissue paper on the front. Look how cute that one is with that little bird. The next one is my favorite. I'll show you that one close up in just a second here. Oh, I'm stuck to my finger. Okay, hot glue all over, and this one goes all the way to the top. And these fit nicely width-wise on this post. Ooh, if the black was crackled, yes, Maggie, that would look good too, for sure. Okay, look at this one with the little nest. That one is too cute. I really like that one. Okay, and this was the white one, and it said, "Bless our little home" on it. So they're cute, just like they are. For $1, you could do all kinds of things with these little houses. And then this one's going down just a little ways, like the other one on the opposite side. Okay. All right, now we're not done. So here's what I have so far. There's the front, and then we have all our little birdhouses. Too cute. Now we're going to add the post for the birdhouse. So I have some of the bigger popsicle sticks. And what I did is I cut off just the flat end, and we're going to measure. And I like this natural wood against the black. It just pops and it looks good. So we're going to measure here how long. Holding it up and just drawing a line right at the base of the birdhouse. And then take your cutters, and they cut through these really easy, just like the other popsicle sticks, just like that. And then make sure it fits. Oop, I need to trim off just a smidge. I got it kind of crooked. I think that's the problem here. Just like that. I'll show you what it looks like. We're going to glue that on there. And then we're going to put something on the top, and then I'll be done, I promise. I don't know how long I've been on here. I'm sorry if it's taking a long time. Ooh, and I could put, I just keep thinking I could add some Spanish moss down here. Just, there's so many options. Okay. There's that one. Cute. Let's cut off the rounded end. Ooh, that one went flying. I find little pieces all over my craft room. Draw your line at the base of your house and then just cut it off. Make sure it fits. That one, ooh, that one is snug. I don't even really have to glue. That one fit in there really good. We're going to put some glue so it doesn't fall out. And then line it up right under the center of your door. There's that one. Oh, imagine drilling a big enough hole in the top to fit a solar light. Yes, that would be super cute. You guys could run with the ideas. So many things you could do with it. That's a great idea. That would be super cute sitting on your porch. You have a little table and chairs out on your porch and set this on there with a little solar light. Adorable. That would work. That would be cute. Don't rush. Okay. I know. I feel like I have to rush. I feel like I've been on here for a long time. I don't like to waste anyone's time. But I want to see the finished product too. Okay, one more and then we'll hold it up. Last one. Ooh, I like this one. It has some wood grain on it. We're going to use it. That one, that wood grain, made it a little tough to cut. Okay, last one here. Definitely, oh, thanks, Lori. Okay, that works. That one fits. Glue. Let's stick it right on there. Okay, there's what we have so far. Too cute. Now, I was originally going to paint it cream, but I like the black. It just stands out. The house and these little posts stand out. So cute. Adorable. Okay, now solar light is a wonderful idea, but for now, I think I'm going to I have some greenery and flowers. We're going to make a ring up here and then stick a pretty little candle on the top and see what it looks like when it's all done. Okay, and then I have my cute little wooden bird too here that I could set by it. How cute would that be? That'd be adorable. It doesn't want to sit up on my farm, on this table. It's not exactly flat. You could put it on a turntable. Yes. Oh my goodness, so many fun ideas. Okay, let's make our little ring here of greenery and flowers. Now this greenery came from Walmart and it's a pretty big bunch. I mean, there's a lot here. And I paid, I don't know, it doesn't have the price, of course. Eucalyptus bush is what it is. I'm going to cut another one of those off. I think I can get by with 3. I'm just going to make them into a circle and wire them together and make a little eucalyptus wreath. That's what we're going to do. I have some wire somewhere around here. Let's cut some floral wire just to put these together. Love it. I'll take her flowers from you. Angie, I totally enjoy. Aw, thank you guys. You guys are too kind. You're too sweet. Always encouraging. Talked about this before. Definitely doing this is out of my comfort zone, but I enjoy it. And you guys help push me to keep doing it. So I thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's put this one on there. We're going to just form them in a ring like that. And I know there's spaces here because we're going to put some flowers in those spaces. I want to make sure it's going to fit on the top of my post. Okay. Need some more wire here. Where is the other end? This is a jumbled up mess, is what it is. Huh. Oh, I see it. There it is. I will have to fix this after the video. Okay, cut a piece of wire off. Now that wire, you can get it at Dollar Tree, any craft store. Just get your floral wire. You guys all know that. Aw, welcome, Sue. Thank you. Thank you, Gay. Okay. See, my friend Gay's been with me for a long time. She's out there. All right, let's see here. This I did not plan ahead of time, so we're just gonna roll with it here. Make sure that fits. And I want to make sure my candle fits in the center of it. That would be good too. So I need to make sure I make it big enough for that. Okay. Got another piece of wire here. We're going to just attach it right here. And then I'll finish after the video attaching all this really good all over the place, making sure it's nice and wired down so it's not going to come apart. We'll get it good enough for now. Okay, there we go. So there's our ring of eucalyptus. And now I'm just going to put, these are from Dollar Tree. Nope, they're not. I fibbed. These are, where did I get these? Oh, Dollar General, yellow tag. Duh. The bright yellow tag is Dollar General. These are hydrangeas. So I'm just going to cut off 3 pieces of this and save the rest. And then we're just going to put these hydrangea in all the spaces and wire it in. And then we'll put our little light on there and you guys can see what it looks like. I always like to see it when it's all done too. Diane, Missouri. I am in Missouri. About 45 minutes southwest of St. Louis. Oh, I missed a comment. Rats. I saw something about the wire. I'll have to go back and see. Okay, put this one on there. We're going to wire one more flower on there. Do you have a P.O. box for people? I do have a P.O. box, Judy. I do. Okay. Sorry, this part is taking longer than I thought it would. Need to get the end of this flower here. This would be perfect for my mother. She loves birdhouses. Oh, yes. Mother's Day is coming up. So that would be perfect. Okay, last one. And then we're done. I could sit and craft all night, but I know you guys have things you need to do. That's what I like about the weekends. When everyone goes to bed, that's what I sit in here and do. Turn on a podcast. I like to listen to a couple different podcasts, and I know I sound old listening to podcasts. It's one of my favorite things to do in the car when I'm by myself. Okay, so not too bad. I will straighten it up, but you guys get the idea here. And we'll set that right on top. And I want some of my little eucalyptus to hang down. Let's turn our candle on. And we're going to put that right in there. Look at that. Too cute. I think it turned out, it's kind of, I think it's how I pictured it. And I need to fix this a little bit, but I'll go back and fix the little greenery ring. I was trying to hurry. There we go. What do you guys think? And you don't have to put the greenery on there if you think it's a little much. I love greenery and I love hydrangeas. They're my favorite. I'll fluff it and fix it how I want it there when I'm all done. I see all those hearts. Thank you. I'll turn it so you can see how I need to kind of fix it. It's not exactly even, but you guys get the idea. Look how pretty with the, let me turn it. The hydrangeas with that pretty paper. Look how pretty that is. I love it. You can put stuff down around the bottom, all kinds of options. So I hope that inspires you. I hope you like it. If you give it a try, send me a picture. I would love to see it. I love the greenery. Looks pretty. Aw, very pretty. It looks beautiful. Black makes the houses stand out. That's what I thought too. They pop. They just stand out. All right, cute. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful evening. What's left of it, I don't even know what time, 10 till 9. And then I'll be back on Friday night, 8:15 on Craft Around the Clock. And then again on Saturday. I'll post those times for you guys if you would like to join me for another craft. All right, I'll see y'all next time. Have a good night. Bye.